Hi Soul Lights, welcome to my channel. I'm Michelle. If you happen to be new, those of you that have been traveling with me on the soul path for a while, always great to connect with you. Also, thanks for all the well wishes. Get well soon. I'm a lot better, as you can tell by my voice. So I wanted to do a pick a card looking at the rest of 2022. We have a lot of powerful changes that are coming up, especially October and through the end of the year. I'm doing this reading, started at 444. I thought that was very ominous and predictive in a sense, that 444 has a lot to do with spiritual help from the other side, overcoming obstacles and challenges, and also being protected. Now, this protection can be by your own path, the karma that you've accumulated, like that you've put into your karmic bank account, your spiritual bank account, for whatever it is, you know, doing well, doing what you need to do, doing shadow work, just even having come out of a rough patch. You know, eventually cycles do change. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the collective. You can skip ahead, and in fact, I'm going to pause the video now or shift and do a tune in with you, and then you can choose the card. Okay, I'm kind of getting a message here. Yeah, go ahead and skip ahead if you want to. This will be soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3, and I'll be going into the candle magic as well as the meaning of the cards, and then we're going to be picking tarot as well. I'm actually hearing, you know, I just tune in to do the message now, that to focus a lot on preparation, your stability, work. There might seem to be a lot of work the rest of the year, meaning work on yourself, work on a project, work on you know, a job, career, income, finance. You are going to feel like you are working toward something. I do feel there's going to be a lot of illumination in the next month or two for many people. Also, if you hear more noise, I had to open my window. It's so hot. It's actually humid, which I'm near the beach, and usually there's a cool breeze, which there is, but the lights are hot. So if you see me doing this a lot, it's because I am like, it's real, folks. It's real. Anyway, so I do feel like there is also going to be a more of an opening for you to connect with more people, to collaborate or to partner up. So the partnerships are going to be very highlighted next year, but they do seem to be starting now. Now I'm doing this reading, I don't know, probably the 28th or 29th of July, I think the 28th. Understand that there's a lot of messages that are also going to be coming through. So don't just, if you keep seeing numbers or you keep getting certain messages or hearing key phrases to you that mean something. Don't just slough it off and go, oh, that's a coincidence, or that doesn't matter. It actually, coincidence is a concurrent, meaningful experiences. So you have a chance right now to really align more to a stream of abundance and prosperity. And I mean abundance, getting all your needs met. What are those needs that you have? There's also a lot about fulfilling destiny, fulfilling your own personal prophecy that is coming up. There's going to be a lot of external changes in the world, October on into the end of the year and into next year. A lot more chaos, confusion, just a lot more going on with structural, external, that could also be corporate influences, governmental influences, and perhaps controls. But there is a lot of free-form energy right now on the planet, and there will be October on and into next year. A lot also with focusing on the interweb, right? The internet, our interconnectedness to everything and everyone, and the interwebs, as people are looking at more ways of supporting themselves in all areas of their life, receiving income, generating income, and creativity, creative endeavors, and self-expression, which true, authentic self-expression is soul expression. All right, I think that's it for the messages coming through. Thank you all for being here. I love connecting with you. I love doing these readings. I do pick up so much of what you want, need, ask for, and what you put out or radiate out. And it's such a joy and so fulfilling for me to read in the comments, or some of you that have done my workshops, or perhaps you listen to my podcast. I hear back, what you're doing, how you're doing, and it's just really inspiring. Also, by the way, if you want to contact me for any reason or curious more about what I do, there's links in the description box below about that. All right, so let's take time to tune in, focus a bit, and choose your cards. Take a conscious deep breath in and pause at the top as you align deeper to your soul, attuning to your heart. Release your breath consciously, feeling the energy of spirit through the breath as your higher self guiding and directing you. Another deep breath in, breathing in a little deeper, aligning more to your soul, attuning to your heart, releasing the cares, the worries and concerns through the out breath, feeling yourself centered, calm and peaceful inside. Allow your inner guidance to come through now, and choose the candle or cards that best reflect what you need to know now for guidance, deeper understanding, insight, and awareness of what is coming up for you. Trust yourself. Trust your inner guidance. It comes from your soul. Hello, soul story number 1. This is your reading. So we're looking at the rest of 2022, right? So right away, I'm called to the dynamic energy of this card, the Creator, and then the red candle. So I feel the rest of 2022 is very dynamic for you. A lot more energy. Some of you are going to feel like you're literally perhaps exploding inside with ideas, energy, things that you want to get done, and also the pace is going to be picking up in your life, okay? So what I'm going to do to hold the space, the energy of your reading, is I want you to think of what you want to draw in, what you want to manifest. I've got my butterfly matches here for transformation. Now, candle magic, when we light the candle, and you can use candle magic, you can light the candle and let it burn all the way out. Sometimes I do that. With these, I'm using them for readings and setting a specific intention. So with candle magic, when you light, it's like igniting the spiritual fire, your spiritual spark, right? Your passion, connecting to your purpose or your intention, what you want to manifest. And then the smoke is the carrier wave to the message to the universe. It's like taking your message from the flame, from your intention and what you want to do. So you chose this card. It has a lot to do also with money, manifestation, but I also feel passion, love, joy, love of what you're doing, vitality. I'm also getting health picking up. I feel this is a very strong time for you right now. I'm actually, the energy that I'm getting is that you're building this momentum. You've been building it, but it's about to become much more visible. So if you want to close your eyes, you want to take a couple deep breaths, whatever you want to do, I'm here to support you on your soul path with your needs, wants, dreams, goals, and desires. So we're going to light the candle And this is signifying for you the intention of what it is you want to manifest, what you want to draw in, what you want to experience more of, and express more of, but also it's aligning to your intention. It's aligning your energy. This is the start of aligning your energy even more to what it is that you want to experience more of, whatever you're working on, whatever questions you have. This is about alignment for you. That the power, the presence that you are is aligned through passion and purpose. So you are very creative, you are a creator, you're opening up more to your creative energy. You are feeling much more creative, more self-expressive. I am getting a very strong entrepreneurial energy. Let's hold that there. So this candle for the reading is just an extra holding of intention. Because where two or more are gathered, I am there. Spirit is always there, but we do amplify when we have someone that believes in us, and I believe in you. I believe in your dreams, your goals, your desires. So it may be also a balancing act. I'm feeling that all chakras are firing. You've been doing a lot of clearing work, a lot of healing work. So let's see what cards are coming to you. I'm getting the Mystic Witch. And then we're going to clarify. Okay, don't forget about the mystical aspect of you. So you've been doing a lot of work, but remember that your creativity, your great ideas, whether coming through the dream world or just a flash of insight or an idea, comes from source, comes from spirit. So make sure you're priming that spiritual energy through things like meditation, downtime, swimming, being more in nature, whatever connects you into your spirit, tunes you to your heart, in other words, uplifts you. So some of you are going to be needing in the next 3 months to 3 months, not just 6 months, renew your spirit somehow. This could be a little vacation, time off. I don't know why. I'm going to bring these cards in the Good Tarot because I'm not feeling it for your reading, but somehow they want to come in the reading. All right, so I'm going to do a 7-card spread, and then we're also going to look at oracle cards, see what other messages come through. Creator, creation. I really feel this is so powerful for you, soul story number 1. And, you know, I don't look at the cards except for the first card ahead of time. And it's very interesting because the candle was all the way was going to be soul story number 3, and I kept hearing you need to move it to the 1. And so this is a lot about initiating. You're going to be initiating a lot in the next 6 months. You're also going to be sought after more in the next 6 months. So this is a lot about action. Maybe you felt that you've been restricted. You haven't been able to do as much as you want. That is lifting. So there's restrictions that are lifting where you live and within your environment and individual. Wow, look at that 9 of Pentacles. This is the situation, the circumstance. This is the energy that's around you right now. And this tells me that you're in a situation of abundance, of gain, of prosperity. So whatever you're doing, you're on the right track. Then you've got 4 of Swords. This is how you're showing up in the world in this particular moment during this reading. And I'm going to clarify because we're looking, obviously, in one way, readings are timeless, but yet we do organize things on the earth plane in the past, present, and future. So some of this is reading your energy now and in the next month or 2, and then the overall 6 months. So though you're working a lot and working diligently, you're also being asked to rest or pull back. And I feel a lot for you, soul story number 1. Is part of the pulling back is that your best ideas come when you don't overly think them out or try to don't focus on strategy or making things happen first. Focus on this mystical aspect of you, the spiritual aspect or creative, the input. And that could be naps, that could be visualizing. Some of you are going to be going someplace, I do feel, and maybe that's the next couple days or weeks or months, where you're taking some time off. So this is what you're putting out there into the universe, is the Ace of Wands. Now we're going to see how the universe is meeting it. So again, what did I say? Passion, purpose, Ace of Wands is that red energy. We're looking at the red energy of the chakra. So it's about manifestation. It's also about the root. It's about things beginning finally to take shape and form in your life. It's also about, you have a lot of ideas that you want to do, but one is going to be like the carrier wave. It is the wand that gets this green growth happening. Now it's very interesting. I don't use these cards very much, the Mystic Witch, but they were definitely connecting to you. So whether you are a mystic, a spiritual teacher, metaphysical teacher, maybe you are on the path of Wicca or goddess, religions, or you're just tarot, numerology or tarot, I do feel a lot of occult energy and occultist energy, or that you're understanding more about energy or about how things manifest in the world. So and also again, Ace of Wands is a very, very creative card, and you've got the creator. So there's going to be a lot of ideas. You're also going to have a team. You're going to have people to help you. You're going to have people that you work with. Wow, look what the universe is bringing back to you. The world. Uranus, Pluto, complete transformation. Scorpio, Taurus energy, manifestation, abundance. Whatever you are doing, stay on track. The world is coming to you, the universe. The universe is also Aquarian energy, Leo, for self-expression. There could be an Aquarius in your life that's important, a Scorpio, Leo, someone with a lot of Leo influence, and Taurus. Now, this is also about connecting to those access points, those balancing points. You may want to look up like the North Node, the nodal axis, maybe North Node in Taurus, which we have now, South Node in Scorpio. Look up the axis between Aquarius and Leo. So this is also telling me that big changes are coming into your life, world change, universal change. For many of you, it is a move, perhaps out of the country, definitely out of state, a different type of living environment. Now, I don't know if you listened to the beginning of the reading, when the channel part where I tuned in and I talked about completions and destiny and karma. So you've got in the world, there is, we call it this, in occultism, that's the silver cord, and when that detaches, we leave our body. But there's also called like this mortal coil, right? The mortal coil. It's a great band by that name, by the way. This sash coming through has to do with the incarnation coming into form, right? Out of the formlessness of the all that is, or God, or the universes, coming into manifested form on the earth plane. Coming, being born, coming into, devolving into matter, So this is a lot about manifestation, manifesting from your dreams, goals, ideas, your vision, your insight, your inspiration, the world that you love, that you want to live, how you want to live, what you want to do. This next 6 months is going to be very, very powerful for you. It's like you're in the cycle of life, right? Life, death, that's rebirth, this constant cycle that we're on, this spiral of light, this mortal coil that we live through. But we're here to come and manifest as a soul, our soul experience and expression. So there is a lot. There could be people from other countries around you. Maybe you're in a foreign land, or you're going to a foreign land, or you're visiting. I'm also hearing other languages. I'm also hearing Europe, but I also hear Canada. I also hear Africa. South Africa, Africa, Zimbabwe. So 5. This is the area perhaps that could be concerning or troubling to you, which is you're going to have to spend some downtime, alone time. Spirit's saying don't isolate, but this part, because you're doing so much spiritual work on the other side, through the etheric, the astral, and the Akash, you're connecting into your soul blueprint. You're doing a lot on your own, or you're feeling perhaps lonely or on your own. Now that's also showing up in the circumstances that even if you're around people or friends, you might feel that you're either on your own or alone or doing a lot on your own, or you're not partnered. Many of you are not partnered. You're not with a significant other. Maybe kids are grown, out of the house, or divorce, separation, or you're single. A lot of you are single. So there is this doing it on your own. Could be, again, Virgo energy also around you. King of Pentacles. So it's to connect into the abundance. Now this could be meeting somebody also. Let's see, that's kind of cool. Page of Wands is the outcome. So that's messages, telephone calls, things picking up, could be offers in work, but they're very much in perhaps a speculative stage or the beginning of the creative process or projects. You're also letting your inspiration guide you, is what I'm hearing. So there's, again, a lot to do with inspiration. Let's clarify. We're going to clarify all of them. I'm going to do a bit longer reading. I'm hearing. Kind of wasn't my intention, but I'm really feeling it. So there's could be blossoming love, birth, blossoming, doing more of what you want, but you're about building. The King of Pentacles, I feel, is an aspect of the Emperor. And this is saying use your creativity, creative solutions to build what you want, to create what you want. This is also having to do with there's going to be enough money to do what you need to do or want to do. You're definitely in a high create mode and, in business mode. So let's see what's coming up. 4 of Wands. Completion of a project within the next 6 months. So a project that you're doing is going to be beneficial. Some of you, it could be a book, an ebook getting published. There's a next level that you're going to attain that I feel you're going to finally be able to kind of have a sigh of relief, like, oh my God, I'm at a different level. I don't have to scrimp and save. You're going to be saving a lot. I do feel that. You're definitely going to, because King of Pentacles is not a spendthrift. This is not about spending a lot of money. But you're going to be able to buy the things that you need or want to buy. Some of you, it's a camera. Some of you, it is a move. There's a place that you're moving to, or some household items. Okay, so the 4 of Swords showing up the World. So you've got the World twice. Oh, ho, ho, I get the message. Wow. Soul story number 1. Listen to this. While you rest, while you sleep, things are happening. Your higher self is still working. So some of you think you're slackers or you need to be doing more. You've kind of put yourself a little bit in slave labor, and you had to get out of where you were. But don't forget the spiritual aspect of your life. Don't forget your higher self. Don't forget your intention. We set an intention here. That energy doesn't ever sleep. Right? Have you ever, let's say, sent emails out for something, resumes, CVs out, and nothing comes back, and you go about your day, your night, you go to sleep, and the next morning you wake up and there it is in the inbox. Some, hey, come in for this interview, or let's do a Zoom interview, let's Skype. That's what you have to remember, is that you have to rest your denser physical body, your body temple. But that does not mean that the wheel and the energies of the wheel is not turning. It is turning. Things are going more and more and more on an upswing. I knew it was going to show up, the Emperor, right under Ace of Wands. Next 6 months, a new business deal. Okay, I'm going to put all the cards out. Then on the World, you've got the 7 of Wands. Under the Hermit, you've got the Hangman. Under the King of Pentacles, you've got the 6 of Pentacles. money in, money out, and then you've got the High Priestess under Page of Wands. So some of you are receiving money or income through psychic ability, through perhaps even affirmations. Again, you've done a lot of shadow work. You're bringing the mystical aspect in. Some of you could be designers, jewelry designer. There could also be something with clothing. So this Ace of Wands, I'm going to say next year, there's a big change, a move, or living or working someplace very different than where you are now. Maybe even out of the country, maybe even internationally. Or there's an idea, a business opportunity that brings you in more money. Now you might have to invest, or it might be slow off the ground, or you may be given I don't know, like a deposit or a retainer, or you know, like some kind of payment, and then there's payments that come in after that. There's like a foundational amount of money, and then there's money that comes in. So the next 6 months there's going to be an accruing of money. You're going to be gathering or receiving more money, and this is money from energy output, whether it's services, consulting, or going to work. There's an exchange. You do work, you do something, it comes back. So I'm not yet seeing, I feel like you're making your way on your own, and you're building up a nice, you know, savings account, retirement, business account, investment account. You're building up something. You're also building up credibility. Some of you perhaps are working more in social media, or social media is very important for you. But whatever it is you're building up, these changes are bringing in the courage, so that you have the courage to do more of what it is that you need and want to do. And I say need and want to do because that, I'm gonna look at some oracle cards. It's like there's a call to new life while you're building up, and you won't miss it. It's within the next 6 months. It's within between now and the end of the year, maybe even be October, November, where you begin to see a new pathway being opened. This could be some kind of opportunity or opening in regards. I feel a business opportunity. I feel there's a business opportunity that's going to bring more income to you. Ooh, enlightenment. And then you got expansion. One of my neighbors has little kids, and they love their little horn on their bike. So this is what I'm talking about. You've got the world, you've got expansion. Whatever you're focused on, there is expansion. This is about having the faith, the courage, the belief to move forward on your dreams. What I really hear for you, soul story number 1, it's just following through on what you're already doing. And when you get those flashes of insight, or you should do that, or call this person, or email, or text this person, or try this idea, try this plan, follow up on it, and then leave it. Okay? Then just leave it. Let's see what else we're looking at here. So I'm going to pull a few more oracle cards. Again, this is for the next 6 months, or close of the year, you know, between the rest of 2022. So you've got Treasure Island. The treasure's in with you. Now, some of you are going to be visiting an island, or maybe you're already on an island. But this is also the island is, there's a lot of creative energy. I think it's also a turtle. So Turtle Island is Mother Earth. So again, this is manifesting a bigger game, or something that you're more interested in living, and a way that you're more interested in living. Let's see, should we take one more? A lot to do. I think I'm going to get just a couple more and see. Then I want to clarify with the Lenormand, because I do love those. Ooh, that just full. Ooh, okay. Communication and flexibility. So what's going to help you in the next, months between now and the end of the year is to communicate clearly. But I also feel some of you are communicating enlightenment. You're inspiring or uplifting people, and your expansion comes from you being flexible. Now, this is flexible in the body, so keep your body flexible as well as the mind. I'm hearing from Spirit that this is also about you being flexible in the way things manifest for you or the timing. This has a lot to do with money or finance. Now, I do feel that many of you are very telepathic. You're really great about manifesting those parking spots or that opening, or when you're shopping, you need something, or so you want someone to call you, or you think of someone and then they call you. So you need to start incorporating that in your visioning and your manifesting and your visualizing. You need to know that even though you are, again, not working 24/7, you are working. Spirit is also working on your behalf, your guides, your spirit team, your higher self, the part of you that is not in linear time. This avatar icon of us that we see is in linear time. Now, there's a shift where we're living both in linear and in the non-linear or quantum, or the spiral of time, the timelessness. Moving more into synchronicity, living more by synergy and synchronicity. So you are about to get enlightened into a new way of living and being in the world that is just much freer, is what I'm hearing. And that's by, look at these 4 of Wands. Some of you are going to Vegas, and you may be even going to someplace. I'm getting, it's funny, I get freedom and dance, but could be a festival, outdoor market of some sort, someplace, and I hear music. I'm hearing wonderful music, really good. So this freedom to move comes from flexibility of mind. And as we're more flexible, if we bring our awareness into movement and mobility, it does help our mindset. So there is something about you opening up more. I'm even feeling opening up the throat chakra more. So there is a lot, again, the throat chakra is a higher level of creativity or creative expression. So you could have also been working on the root chakra, is what I'm hearing, the sacral. A lot with the sacral chakra for you, the root chakra, the sacral, and the 5th chakra, the throat chakra. You are going to also, many of you, be helping others expand their own life, expand past limiting beliefs. Okay, let's see. Okay, got 2 there. Ooh, remember I said the angelic realm, or I said the spirit realm is helping you, your spirit team. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. Thorns, weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. Well, I feel you're doing that now. That's a lot of you being on your own, or maybe you're a little, I'm not necessarily seeing overwhelm here, but I am seeing you having to pull back or take time off, or again, feeling alone or feeling on your own. But now look at this card, Key. Now, what's interesting is I thought there was only 2 cards when they came out, and that's what I was intending, was 2 cards. There's a 3rd card here. Now, what I'm hearing from Spirit is to remind you this is an example of how things are happening without you having to do anything, without you having to over worry, over stress about things. And you're getting just what you need. Like, we think you only need 2 cards, but you actually, there's a 3rd message. And this message is really important and really, really uplifting. And to me, indicative of your whole reading. Key, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those who are ready to let go of the past. Well, that's what you've been doing, healing the past on so many levels, the past version of you. But this card to me, new beginnings, directions, and adventures, you've got, out of 14 cards, you have the World card twice. You also have Nine of Pentacles, gain, King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and then that Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is always a gift. A lot of times it could be, yes, insight, inspiration, passion, but it can also be a gift in an opportunity, a project, a creative project. Some of you, I feel, use your voice, singing, chanting, maybe meditate. You're going to be connecting and collaborating with someone. I feel musician energy. So this could be music, this could be also something with digital currency or NFT and community. So there is there's going to be much more creative collaboration for you the rest of 2022 and into 2023. You have the key is within you. Okay, let's pick a couple of Lenormand, and then we're going to pick a soul purpose card, and then we're complete for your reading for the rest of 2022. 2022 is a completion for you, major completion, turning point, getting a new mindset, a new direction, and there again will be some form of travel. You're going to find yourself in a new environment. It could be a new job. Definitely for many, new live work space. Whoa, do we want, okay. All right. So 23, scarcity. That's what you're learning to leave behind and trust. That mount. And then you've got ship. This to me is underscoring travels. Moving forward from worries, more of a limitation or limiting past. You're moving past that. The book, learning something new. Secrets revealed. And then you've got the key. So you've got the key twice. You've got it in this oracle deck, and then you've got it in Lenormand. So your guides really want you to know and focus on this key, that you have the key within, the key to success, the key to great relationships. It's doing all that you've been doing. And then 20, this is the community. So this is also one of your keys to success is connecting with others of like-minded community, maybe online, maybe through social media or YouTube, but doing something that is much more public. So I feel there's going to be an offer within the next 6 months of you to do something much more public, or because you're public, someone sees you and things move from scarcity, limitation, minimizing, having this kind of past that, you know, every time you had money come in, there it had to go for bills or whatever, it had to go for other things. So you're moving forward. Now you're not going to know, you're going to have to trust, because you got the book there and the book is closed. So you're going to have to rely on your own wisdom and the timing of things, but you are moving forward. That's the biggest thing Spirit wants you to know, is you are moving forward, and you're moving forward, gaining momentum, being placed in positions for increase financially. Again, a lot to do with work, business. There could be a business person helping you. A male energy, either a man or very strong male energy, doing a lot out in the world. Then you've got nature spirits. Support specifically intended for your soul's mission is available. Commune with nature and find your way. Remember I said communing with nature, taking that time off is going to help you. Then you've got Star Keeper, guardian of the galaxy, keeper of the stars, fire in my veins, fearlessness in my heart. That's this red. That's the passion, the purpose. And then meditation master, an innate ability to guide meditative sessions and in a myriad of ways. An innate ability, not innate, you're not innate. Sound, movement, silence, stillness, guided meditations, transcendental yoga. So again, you're using, and that's the high priestess, use your spirit, your spirituality in your business. You're a soulpreneur, soul entrepreneur, spirit-based business. Could be having to do with yoga, meditation, or tools that help people, including yourself, on the path. So you're very guided, soul story number 1. The things are picking up, passion, purpose, moving, between now and the end of the year. Use your gifts, your talents. Just create, create, create. You are a creator. Wow. All right, so your Soul Insights mantra for the rest of the year is, I am aligned to my soul, moving forward in my life through my passion and purpose. Passion and purpose. Keep aligned to your passion and purpose. That's what's moving you forward. All right, let me know how this resonates in the comments. And I just wish you so much prosperity, abundance, love, and the wisdom and compassion and insight to follow your own inner guidance. Take good care. Hello, soul story number 2. This is your reading. Gotta make sure the mic is on. Okay. So you got healing, and very interesting. I did a pre-shuffle. I didn't even really look at the candle, and I kept hearing there's been deep healing. This is a lot about healing the heart chakra, but it's also about opening up to abundance. Now, this candle is green, so it's representing the living green healing ray of light. And this living green healing ray of light is in all living things of nature. It's the chlorella. It's the green pigment in leaves and bushes and grass and foliage. And so this has a lot to do with a deep healing on a cellular level with you. It's the body-mind system of you, but it's also on a cellular level. You also chose the Mystic, which has a butterfly on it. So there's deep healing. Many of you have deep healing ability. I feel that you're opening up much more to possibilities, much more to love of life and abundance. I'm going to see what else is coming up for you. Now, what I'd like to do with candle magic, one of the ways that I use candles is to set an intention and also to align your energy subconsciously with what it is that Spirit, your very soul, is manifesting through you as you. So definitely interesting enough, my matches, the matchbook is, there's a butterfly. And there's a butterfly here, a monarch butterfly. So for you, there could also be something about migration or migrating somewhere, maybe moving somewhere, or spending the summer or the next 6 months or towards the end of the year somewhere. I am getting a coastal energy or a coastal town around you. So let's see what comes up further. So I want you, eyes open, eyes closed, to take a deep breath in with me. And as you breathe out, relax more into your body and align with your intention. And you're also going to be aligning to what your soul is manifesting for you, through you, what you're manifesting for yourself, your higher divine purpose of manifestation. And so this candle is representing achieving and the healing and moving through the healing cycles enough to attune and attune to your heart, to what's manifesting for you, align to the higher vibrational frequency of your soul. Great. Now let's see what comes in. So very much when we light the candle, wow, there it goes. It has a lot to do, the flame is lighting that spark, or lighting the spark of the intention. It's aligning to the spiritual energy through the flame. And then the smoke, the flame and the smoke is the carrier wave. So after each reading, when I blow out the candle, I align to the intentions that all of you are sending. So in essence, that Spirit hears your words, your messages, your needs and wants are granted, and that you are more aligned to the spiritual aspect of yourself, of your being. So I'm getting a lot, interesting enough, I am getting a lot to do with money in this reading also. Jasmine tea with honey and oat milk. Now, I feel like you're on your path to destiny. A lot of you have come through a lot of heavy heart energy. Could be from family members, significant others, just life in general. There could have been some loss. Significant others, family, friends passing on, you know, fur babies, your wonderful pets, that part of the family. You're really wanting to clean or clear the slate. So let's see what comes up. Now you notice this flame started very small and was kind of more rounder and contained. And now it's reaching. So I am hearing, don't overdo things right now in your life. Don't overly push. Be mindful of your energy flow, your energy patterns, and begin to understand more the mystical cycle of your life, like a butterfly, right? Those stages of the caterpillar into the cocoon, the chrysalis state, and then the breaking free. I feel a lot of you between now and the end of the year are going from in the chrysalis when you break out, the wings. So there might be a little bit of tension moving through. Now, very interesting, the good tarot wanted to come in, and I'm just realizing it's green. And then also this deck, which I'm not recalling what it is. Lightseer Tarot, that's right, I use it all the time. It has a bit of green, but it has black, which I'm getting for you is the magic, the mystery, the void. So you've been waiting a lot to see what is going to come through for you, what's happening in your life. There's been a lot of waiting and wading through things, having to go through, like, okay, I'm done with that. Now what's next? Let me go through this. Now what's next? Some of you are starting a new business or career. Okay, little Malachite speaking to me. There is going to be, you've got Malachite energy here. It's funny, a lot of times when I use my candles, my crystals, my crystal family, my crystal teachers, and spirit guides want to come through. You're going to have a breakthrough in the heart chakra. And some of you are healing something from your heart. There had been issues with the heart or heart-lung area that's going to be healing. And also this is going to be manifesting as a relationship that is very healing to you and very endearing. In fact, we're going to be taking you on vacation, or you're going to go on a vacation with this person. Okay, I see boats. I'm seeing, I'm going to bring my wand in too, my magic wand for mystics. So a lot of you, are you into the mystic traditions? Let's see what's coming up. 10 of Earth is the situation. Wow, you're better off than you thought. Now, some of you could be coming out of divorce, separation, and moving on. There is some kind of settlement for you. Soul story number 2. Ooh, King of Water. You're showing up as the King of Water. Neptune. What you're putting out there in the world is the 7 of Air. Don't freak out. 7 of Swords has a lot to do with strategizing. I call it my diplomat card. Has to do with strategy, has to do not divulging. So you're keeping things, especially with that King of Water, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, but a strong Neptunian. I get, even though it's Neptune, I'm getting a lot of Scorpionic energy, and that 10 of Earth could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I get a lot of Capricorn, Taurus energy. Yeah, you're keeping quiet about something, and I'm hearing mum's the word. Don't overtalk. Don't overshare. Mum's the word. Keep it within. Deep processes are happening. Here's what the universe is bringing you. 14, patience. This is the Temperance card. So you're aware that you're still being worked on spiritually, or through your own higher self, whatever your process right now, whatever you're working on, you're aware that you're a work in process. Progress as well, but process, that you're in some kind of process. So the universe is going to be bringing you people and situations that help you bridge from where you are now to where you're going. 3 of Fire. This is the area that you need to focus on. Soul story number 2. Truth, integrity, your word, your understanding of your life, and what you put out there in the world. So some of you, this could be business, this could be selling something, some kind of commerce, or working more project-based. This is also a time to assess, to reassess and assess where you're at. Assess where you're at and reassess perhaps where you're going. And you've got the 4 of Earth as what to focus on. So now is really not a time to overdo or overshare. That's the best way that I can put it. You're having to strategize or put a plan in motion. And this is where it goes. 10 of Water, 2 10s. 10-10 is big, big changes. I'm going to move this over here. Hope you can still see that. I like you to hold the vibration and thought of this. These cards are bigger, so I need to move them over. Now, you've got the outcome is 10 of Cups. The situation for the rest of 2022 is the 10 of Earth or 10 of Pentacles. The outcome is the 10 of Cups. So this is how you, within the next 6 months, the rest of 2022, where you're going and what you're going to be experiencing is more and more of this. So whatever you're doing, you're creating some form of abundance, legacy, nest egg. You are in a situation, you are in a building situation is what Spirit's saying, that you're accumulating, aggregating, bringing things together, maybe even people, maybe a team, so that you are able to do more of what you love. Now, we're going to see how else this affects you in what other parts of your life. Let me see here. I'm getting a very sweet message also about relationship. More heartfelt connections the rest of the year. You're going to be very finely attuned to your feelings, the feelings of others, and your intuition. Remember I said there's a heart opening. This malachite also has a heart swirl on it. Okay, so we're going to clarify with the Light Seer deck. This is the good tarot here. Probably a lot of you know that. Oh, you've got the bottom, Judgment, Call. This is the soul call. This is the call to new life, new direction. But let's see, how is it happening? What's coming up the next 6 months, the rest of the year, between now? This is definitely a time for you to be a little bit more tender with yourself as you have this inner persistent effort to stretch your wings bit by bit. You're going to be trying a lot of things that are more new. There's Knight of Wands, the bottom of the deck, movement. Some of you, this is between now and the end of the year, a move. This is insight, this is upcoming changes, but for some of you, it is also a move. There could be a new car also, or new mode of transportation, or some of you are going to be working in transportation. 6 of Pentacles, this is money. So that, all right, soul story number 2, you know this. I'm not necessarily yet seeing like a large sum of money. I see you accruing money bit by bit by bit, and maybe even being helped by someone financially, or better position or job. But you're definitely creating a financial cushion. You want to say financial success, financial stability, financial freedom, however you want to term it. Let's see how you're showing up. Ten of Swords. I love this card for you. You're moving on. The healing that you've done, you're moving on from the past and old reflections. I absolutely feel for many, many, many of you that are watching this reading, there's going to be a moving on from a community or where or how you live. Some of you, it is going to be shared living with other people or on a shared property. Some of you, it is a different mode or way of living, or a different city, state, country even. But you're moving on from the burdens of the past, what's held you back, or people or situations that have held you back. You've healed sufficiently to connect more with the undiluted aspect of the spiritual part of you and the soul. So your spiritual essence, your soul. So you're definitely moving on or moving house. You've come from this mountain. You know, you had to come all the way up this mountain. There's a lot of challenges. You got to the top, and now it's like the part of the hike where it's easy. You know, you climb the mountain. There was a pinnacle, a plateau, and now you're climbing down. See what you're putting out into the world. Two of Wands, dominion. Handling your life and the situations that come up very well. Now, dominion is also ownership. So with that, you know, clarifying that Seven of Swords, this is saying this is your life. Now, maybe a lot of you lived more by external circumstances, or things happened, or you had to complete a lot of karma or learning lessons. You know, we do come in here in this earth plane with a blueprint, with a destiny, and sometimes, whether it's the beginning, middle, or end of our incarnation here in an earth body, we have to complete some things. You know, if you have children, you know, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, you know what I mean? You're in it for the long haul. There's certain responsibilities that you have. If you start a job, there are certain responsibilities you have. If you went to college or a trade school, or you learned something and you got to pay that off, you know, whatever, let's say you took a loan out, or you invest in something that, you know, it has to pay off. Now, I definitely get that you are, wow, look at this. You're creating your next move. Soul story number 2. Yeah. You've got the globe here, some kind of book, and these wands, and you're looking out. You want a different life, a different lifestyle. You've done as much as you can where you currently are, and you want this great change. But you're manifesting it. You're drawing it in. You're creating it. You're planning. You're strategizing. You're budgeting for it. You're doing all the steps. Let's see what the universe is bringing you. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Temperance twice. Okay, we got to pause here. So in the initial part of the reading, you've got Temperance, which is patience in the good tarot deck. And then qualifying the Temperance card is Temperance. But I also see a spiritual connection, which I'm reminded of this with the Seven of Air, and a guy. Okay, this is a general reading, so whatever gender, whatever you're into, this is that. I think there is a spiritual connection for you. There's someone on the other side reaching you, wanting to reach you, connect with you. For many of you, it is going to be a guy. It's going to be a man or male influence. I'm hearing Mike, Michael, Donovan. Now, in one of the other readings I did, I think there was a Donovan or Don, that name was coming through. The universe is bringing you. See, Temperance is similar to the Lover's card. It has to do with the balance of masculine and feminine, the divine masculine, the divine feminine. It also has to do with waiting things out. It's the chemical process of the lead that we have, the impurities, and I don't mean in a negative way towards us, but the lower vibrational, lower harmonic things that we then the higher vibration comes in and kind of cleanses or scrubs that away. It's a purification. So in other words, let's say you didn't have patience a lot, or you snapped at people, or you got upset driving, in traffic. And then you go through this process, and then you're like, chill now. You're just driving your car and you're chill. You got music on. You're just looking around. You see what I'm saying? There's a growth. Not that sometimes beeping the horn is the best thing that you can do, but you're being brought a gift. The spiritual understanding. I think you're being brought a divine counterpart, whether it's not past 2023. It's either within the next 6 months, it's at the end of 2022 or into next year, but it's already there on the etheric plane. And this person is a direct match to you. You're both mystical or mystics. I'm getting a lot with music, musician, something with sound. Okay, let's see if any issues, or what's the problem, or is there any blocks? 3 of Wands. Oh my God, soul story number 2. I'm going to just scream right now. Okay, in the original spread, you've got 3 of Wands in this position. And what's qualifying it now, or qualifying the energy and clarifying it, is the 3 of Wands. So you have the 3 of Wands clarifying the 3 of Wands. You've got Temperance clarifying Temperance. 3 of Fire and 3 of Wands. You're moving forward. You're moving to that distant land, and some of you don't think that you can. And you have to have the courage, the conviction to hold. I see soul story number 2. You have to keep planning. This is like someone that starts a business, and maybe for many of you that is a business. You have to hold the vision in place. You have to see and feel and believe it on the etheric plane. That's the mystical. You're the mystic. You have to trust your mystic abilities. You have to trust that what you're envisioning, what you're visualizing, what you're planning bit by bit is going to pay off. This is like the kid that at 16 or since 14 years old has been saving for their car. They have to believe at some point they're going to have a car. I remember my first car. I got 2 of them because my mom didn't want one and my dad gave that one to me. But I had been putting money aside, and then my parents matched the amount of money I saved so I could get a better car if I wanted to, right? So this is where you're at right now, soul story number 2. Like you're on this, you kind of believe, you're moving on, you're doing all the right things, the right steps. But this is about seeing what is not yet in form, but you just feel it and you know it. It's like that great idea, that great song, or that great message, or that great, like I'm getting like a designer, a clothing designer that sees their line and sees everyone wearing it, or sees it on YouTube, or sees it advertised. You have to believe it, and you have to think bigger, and you have to look further out. So the next 6 months, the rest of 2022 is you aligning more to your vision and thinking further out, planning further out, envisioning further out. I want to see what else is there. Some of you could be in Bali, or you're going to Bali or Hawaii, or someplace kind of, I'm getting tiki torches and kind of tropical, jungle-y. You also have to believe in your mode of transportation. Now, this one person is on a surfboard, and this one's on a shell. So the next 6 months, the rest of 2022, a big change for you is that you're finally going to see, and for some of you experience, the mode of transportation. Now, this means what's the vehicle to get you from where you are now to where you're going. You all are bridging. You're bridgers. You're bridging from one thing to the next, one way of living to another, one lifestyle, one job, one career. You're maybe creating a new career. There's something you're strategizing, and little by little you're going to be moving. Okay, let's see what else comes. Wow, 9 of Cups, wish fulfilled. Wow. Okay, so clarifying the 4 of Pentacles, which for some of you, this is going to be a house, a home that you're manifesting, stability in your life. And that stability is not just financial, it's also circumstantial, okay? And what you have is the 10 of Cups qualifying or clarifying. Well, it's qualifying the energy. It's showing the quality of the energy of the 4 of Pentacles. So it's an energy that it's like 4 of Pentacles can sometimes be miserly or holding back or you know, just withdrawing and very inward. But since the clarifier and what's qualifying the energy is the 10 of Cups, it's going to be something that's happy. This business success, this foundation, this new home, this new house, this new place where you're living is going to bring a lot of joy. Now, what is clarifying that is the 9 of Cups, wish fulfilled. So you're going to have outward manifestations the rest of 2022 that are verifying what you're focused on, confirmations, I want to say read the signs, believe, healed enough to attract differently. Some manifestation of your wish on an emotional level is coming through. Now, this could be something financially that brings you a lot of emotional fulfillment. This could bring you, or this could be something financial that brings you emotional fulfillment. They're tied in. This is about live, work, play. Let's see, is there a new direction? But you're still in the planning stage between, you know, the rest of 2022. But you more see where you're going and you're experiencing it, some of it, you know. This is like you wanting to live off the coast of Sardinia or Ibiza. And a friend takes you to a party and you end up going on a boat, a sailboat, out in the middle of the ocean. Or maybe you go on a yacht, but you want to be in Capri. You know what I mean? Or maybe you want to be in Alaska, right? So there's something, you know, the rest of the year that shows you where you're going and what you've created. There's some mini manifestation, and for some of you, a bigger manifestation. Why? Because it's the soul call. It's destined. This new life, this new way of living and being, but you're still creating it. That's really important, your guides are saying. Now your guides are coming through. Let's see what your guides are saying. You are being guided. Look at that Temperance, wings, spiritual wings, Archangel Michael or Gabrielle. You're really wishing, hoping, dreaming for a better life, a different job, something different. You're also taking a time out, and that's giving you the insight and new focus. You go from the 2 of Wands to the 3 of Wands. So whatever you're doing energetically, you know, okay, here's an example. 2 of Wands is like, let's say you have a certain amount of money come in. And you're handling that money, and let's say you've saved it. Or let's say you want to learn something and you take a course or a class with that money, right? And then what you learn in that course and class, then there's an offer for you to do that, or employment, or you learned how to do something on a mystical level. Maybe you're doing readings and now you have the opportunity to do the reading. Someone says, hey, I want to get a reading with you. Or you start a YouTube channel, or you know what I mean, or whatever it is, whatever the business idea you have. It's like whatever you've been investing in and putting in starts to pay off. Tick tock, because it's time, an unfinished symphony. You are connecting back to some unfinished dreams, goals, desires. Some of you, this person that's coming into your life, you may feel it's past life or it's unfinished business that you're wanting to do, needing to do. TikTok, it's time. Time is now. The other thing I hear with that is, please do watch yourself, monitor yourself. Don't over worry about time, that you're running out of time. You're not. It's time for these changes. You've got judgment card, the call. It's destiny. You couldn't have done what you're doing now and what you're going to be doing in the future any other time. I hate to say it. You didn't mess up. It's your soul's timing. So you're in your soul's timing. Things are unfolding with divine timing, and you can't rush things. You still are planning things out. And so look and see, what do you need to do? Look around your house, your home, your apartment, whatever. Look around your life. What do you need to wrap up? What do you need to finish? What do you need to do? Meditation. Wow. Meditate on what's possible, soul story number 2. What's possible? Meditate on the beauty of you. Meditate how you are in sync. You are in alignment. Meditate to refresh your mind and renew your body. Listen to your higher self. Wow, you got 4. And then nurturing, taking care of yourself and your life, and soul healing. That's what this has been about. You're healing on a deep, deep soul level. You have completed, or between now and the end of this year, you will have completed one of the biggest soul lessons in your life, giving you your own determinism to follow your path. This soul lesson has to do with love, with feeling taken care of. Let me get that lesson for you, okay? Let me just tune in. What is... A lot of you didn't think about yourself. You've given to so many people. There's been a lot of maybe self-sacrifice, or you've had to due to circumstances. Now, some of you also have never really fully incarnated. I mean, you're here, but you haven't totally been here. Maybe you're star seeds. Maybe you are much more etheric in nature, not as grounded. You've been more on other dimensional planes. Maybe it's been a challenge or difficult for you to be on the earth plane. So the rest of 2022 and the rest of your life is about living this new way on the earth plane. That has a lot to do with the heart, the mystical aspect of life, your mysticism, you as a mystic. Many of you are channelers or channeling, or you're getting messages, maybe mediumship quality from spirit or other beings on the other side. You're nurturing others, but this is now time for you also to be nurtured, to nurture your dreams, goals, desires, and to be nurtured. So it's going to open up more. That's the heart opening that's coming. That's the transformation. They're saying, listen to the soul call. Listen to your soul call. And you know that by what you feel. You feel guided to move forward. Okay, we're going to get a fortune reading card. For the rest of 2022, any messages? I'm not attached. It may not be oh, there we are. As soon as I said I'm not attached, the card came through. Remember I said about spirit? Look what you got. Angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. Well, that is also the winged ones on Temperance, those wings. So you're being guided in the world, guided to your next level of unfolding. So many of you, again, what are the spirit realm, angelic realm, your guardian angel, your starseed family. Starseed guides, and then of course here, the soul call, there's wings there as well. Call to new life, movement, change, preparing for change, then the change coming. Let's see what else. Okay, it's a longer read. I know it's a lot, but I wanted to do, because it is a longer period of time. Okay, praying mantis. Prayer, the power of prayer for you in meditation. Praying mantis, that's too many. Okay. They're really good at camouflaging. If you've ever seen a praying mantis, kind of thin little legs, and they can hide really well. This aligns you to your faith. This to me is also the Seven of Swords. It's not divulging or disclosing everything that you're focused on right now. Really important for you. Okay, we're going to do the Lenormand. Oh, wait a minute. Soul messages. Okay, there we go. Any more? No, I think that's it. Let's see what it is. Ooh, divine feminine. And then I said you've got the masculine. So the temperance is the divine masculine and feminine, embodied, that energy, chemically in the right form and frequency, and you've got divine feminine, the heart, the soul healing, to receive more, to give more of yourself through your soul expression. For some of you, creative expression. Some of you, there's a book you need to finish. There's some things that you need to finish, project or business, goals, bucket list, whatever you want to call it. You're wrapping up this lifetime too. This is a lot. That doesn't mean you may not incarnate again in a different way, but I definitely feel that the way that you're expressing and experiencing the aspect of you that is on the earth plane is completing. And there needs to be this divine love in your life. Let's look at Lenormand. This is about 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This is about happy home life, emotional fulfillment, community, friends, family, work that you love, and the financial. Some of you are going to be, I'm getting also Italy, some of you are going to be living very well-to-do, wealthy, lavish, or you are now, or that's what you're building to. So there's definitely a jump in income. 13, the child, new beginnings, new direction, fresh starts. It's screaming there. Fox. And then this is work. Remember I said offer. So something moves forward. This is about yourself, your foxy self. This is about creativity. Could be working in social media. Could be doing something online. This is about career. So there's some kind of career opportunity that between now and the end of the year, the rest of 2022, that moves you forward. There's an offer. Wow, and it brings the anchor. It brings stability. So you may be leaving something that you used to do that gave you a lot of joy, but you're done with it because tick tock, it's time. And this is something that's, the call, soul call. Soul's done with whatever you've been doing. It's like, we're done. We're done doing it this way. We're going to do it a different way. We're done. That's it. It's like, working out at the gym, and let's say you used to use metal weights, and now you're using, I don't know, what is it, plastic or whatever. They're covered weights. Or now maybe you use bands or you use poles. You see what I'm saying? Or maybe you used to run outdoors, but now you're on a Peloton or you're on a treadmill. There's something shifting, changing up the way you live and work. And there is an opportunity that allows you to have the stability in your life that you have greatly been wanting. Also could be communications online, a lot to do with email, communication online, moving in a new direction, someone coming back with news, help, support. Focus is you, your career, your life, and your new direction. And this is also, again, for some of you, this is a mystical or spiritual-based business, soul-based business also. Okay, last card is the Soul Purpose Oracle card by Divine Essentials. Trying to see Unfinished Symphony. I'm hearing music. Some of you are going to be going someplace where there's music. Knight of Wands. What's going to help you is following your own beat, your own pace. Remedy illness and broken hearts. Attract abundance and fresh starts. Where you got fresh starts here. Your soul purpose. That's where you are right now. And you've got the mystic and you've got healing. The candle is healing. The malachite is healing the heart. Big changes through heart healing and fresh starts. Remedy illness and broken heart. So this is about you moving forward in its time. The soul call. There's going to be a leap, exponential leap between now and the end of the year. The rest of 2022 moves you forward. You're going to look back into the and go, wow, I've got that in my savings, or I did this, or now I'm able to buy this, or I'm able to go here. Divine Feminine, be in that receptive mode. Soul story number 2, be receptive. Your heart is healing. It's healed enough to attract differently. All right, let's see what your Soul Insights mantra is. Ooh, this is kind of different. I'm in my divine flow, attracting from my soul glow. That's a little sassy mantra. All right, I just wish you so much inner peace and love, self-compassion, understanding for yourself on a human and soul level, and the abundance, the love, the prosperity that brings peace of mind. Hello, Soul Light. If you chose Soul Story number 3, this is your reading. So I'm getting a lot with peace and calm, and I heard armchair warrior. So maybe you write, blog, tweet. Are you on Rumble, or do you need to be with your message? This is a very strong time of opening up the throat chakra, hearing the wisdom of your higher self, the higher dimensional aspect of your being, and bringing that in your life. So we're going to be aligning to the energies of what's unfolding for you. Now I'm hearing also for you, it's your future self. It's the part of you that's in the unfolding, or what we call the spiritual unfoldment, or soul's unfoldment spiritually. And it is a time of assessing, reassessing where you've been, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and fiercely moving on, but also focusing a lot on what brings peace to you, what brings calm. So as we connect in, I'm going to light the candle, and that's lighting the spark or flame of your soul. That's what this is representing, to align on a soul level to how and where you're unfolding your next steps, your next focus for the rest of 2022. Now you can also, as I'm lighting the candle, focus on any intentions, any desires, maybe any questions or confirmation that you want within the reading. And you know your intentions, your desires, your focus, what you're envisioning or visualizing. Focus on that now. Now, there seemed to be a little bit of separating out with the match. You light other people's light. you could be an advocate. And I'm also getting a lot to do with you with relationships. So you're probably going to be reassessing some of these relationships between now and the end of the year. Some you're going to be more connected to, and some not so much. Maybe you're clear about what you want in relationship. Now, you got the Warrior card. It's a lot to do with transformation with this snake here. And also you've got the steer skull here, but a rainbow. And then the number 10. So let's move this here so it's close to you. You can see it. This is new beginning. I want to say that you've been this warrior, but it's like the rainbow warrior, the spiritual warrior. And when I say rainbow, I'm seeing like connecting into the all that is, the Akash, the Akashic. Now maybe rainbow has some specific meaning to you, but I'm also really feeling like this is connecting into the higher chakras, the higher aspect of being, and that you've been through change after change after change. It's like shedding the skin. In a way, your life you like pared it down to like the bare bones or the skeletal of things, the remains. Some of you could work shamanistically with death and dying or birth, midwife, doctor, doula, something. Disease or getting clarity or clarification, even helping people purify or cleanse. Okay, so let's see, what are we doing here? We're going to start with, I'm going to start with the As Above is So Below deck. This is for the more of the earth plane because it's the green. So much more paced and calm energy that I'm getting from you, soul story number 3. Peace is very important to you. Peace of mind. You need to bring calmness, tranquility in your life. Some of you, that is becoming more and more of importance to you. So we're going to do a 7-card spread, and then I'm going to qualify the energy, clarify the card, the meaning, and the messages with the Light Seer deck. And then we'll get to Oracle cards. So let's see what the situation is. Wow, 8 of Cups. So you've been working on something a very long time, very focused. Some of you could feel that you've been held back in some way, or again, I get starting from scratch. So you left something or someone or some situation and you're moving on. Let's see how you're showing up. 7 of Swords. So you're studying, you're planning, you're plotting, you're putting something together. But you're also concerned, am I deceiving myself? Can I really do this? Okay, we're going to support you, we're also going to bring the lapis lazuli. And that lapis lazuli has to do with communication, clear communication, clearing throat chakra, but also the 6th chakra for clearer vision, speaking one's truth, living one's truth, and being able to hear one's higher self. So what you're putting out there, 9 of Pentacles, you're building, you're putting stuff in order. It's step by step. That's what I heard. So you're either rebuilding your finance, your life, your world, creating something new. Let's see what the universe is bringing back to you. What's coming towards you? 7 of Pentacles, building up, growth. You're also, with those 2 7s, you may want to look at 7-7, that number 7-7. You're also having to look and see, okay, this is just how far I've come. So between now and the rest of 2022, you're kind of looking at things going, okay, this is working, this isn't working, this is how far I've come. There is starting to be some kind of payoff, though. There is some, in your goals, your desires, you know, a lot of you, I feel this has to do with work, creative expression, self-expression, maybe a new business, maybe something entrepreneurial. I'm hearing for a lot of you, maybe even looking online for work, like Upwork, Fiverr. There's a lot of other avenues maybe because some of you, I feel like you're wanting to work more on your own or have your own business. Okay, the Lovers. Now this seems to be the issue or concern or the block. You've got 6 here. The Lovers card, ruled by Gemini. It's the first major arcana, so let's just see where we're going. Here's what to do. The Queen of Wands. Wow, okay, I get it. So some of you, this has to do with either not being in a relationship and wanting a partner to help. But I do hear from a group, spirit guides here, that you're either having to sell your house, get rid of assets, or you're saving for that house or that home, or some of you sold or scaled down, or that could be the rest of 2022 could be scaling down or scaling back to invest in yourself. I'm getting a lot of online work here. I got to be honest. Whether you're writing, you're looking at how do I monetize what I do. And with that Queen of Wands energy, it's like very transformative energy, creative energy around you and within you. It's around you. So people around you, I feel, are going to be much more creative, supportive. Maybe you're around other entrepreneurs, building up your own business. 6 of Chalices, that's the outcome. Let's see here. You've had to fight a lot, soul story number 3. Fight for what you want. It's always taken a long time or step by step. For some of you, there could be family considerations that are a time constraint, or you might consider in the way, or it could be someone coming to live with you, or you're moving and you want a different space. Is it a bigger space, a smaller space? But you have to get your partner on board, or you have to get on board with your partner. There's an alignment in relationship here, family or something. Are we on the same page with this, is what I'm hearing. Now we're going to clarify with the Light Seer deck. And I'm going to clarify each card position. Yeah, you have the ability to keep on keeping on, to get through the obstacles. And so the rest of 22 is like getting over obstacles, over one obstacle, another obstacle, or steps. Like, okay, I did that step, like to-do list, marking it off. For some of you, you're going back to where you used to live, your old town, hometown, I'm hearing. There's something with homecoming, reunion, some kind of reunion. That's coming up. Is that September, October? That's between now and the end of the year. There's taking a test. You could be studying for some kind of test, or you just took a test and you're wondering, what do I do? Do I get the license now? Do I start that business? Do I do it part-time? Or do I go full-time? So a lot to do with weighing decisions. Okay, High Priestess is qualifying that 8 of Chalices. That's clarifying and qualifying. So the qualifying that energy, before I make any decisions, I go within. That's what I'm hearing. The situation that you're in requires you to go within, to trust your intuition in it. Don't overthink. Some of you are overthinking things, and it's kind of muddling things up. Let's see qualify how you're showing up. Ace of Cups over the 7 of Swords. Ooh, wow. For some of you, that between now and the end of the year, you want to make sure you're not messing up and getting in a relationship that you had in the past, a certain type of relationship. So you're wanting to wait before you move in together and or get married, or you're already together but you don't want to go to that next step. I'm definitely hearing to listen to your feelings, listen to your intuition. you don't need, this reading is saying don't rush into anything. In fact, the universe is saying wait, don't rush in. And there's a little elf here, and I'm thinking that that's the little guardian angel on your shoulder. That's your intuition. That's your guardian angel. So I'm not saying it's a bad relationship. I'm not looking at that particularly right now. But I am saying you may have rushed in the past, and you're getting the message, there's things that you need to do for you. Don't rush in. By waiting and planning things out more, you actually get more of what you want. There's more abundance, there's more prosperity, there is some kind of gift coming to you. There's some support, some help. It opens up the door of abundance because you're communicating to the universe, I deserve to take my time and feel things out. Let's see what you're putting out in the world, 6 of Wands. So you're doing it. You're doing what you need to do. You're believing in yourself. You're having faith. You're trusting yourself. You're feeling more and more successful. You're doing the things that you need to do in your life to align to your dreams, your goals, your desires. Here's what the universe is bringing back to you. Ace of Wands. Wow. New direction, passion, opportunity. Nine of Pentacles. So you want to make sure that you are self-sufficient, even if you're in a relationship, even if that person has a bigger income or quote unquote receives more money or whatever, you want to make sure that you are self-sufficient and living abundantly. And you want to draw in someone that's also living abundantly. You don't want any slackers or any people dealing with scarcity. You've really been, pushing in your life to get where you are and where you want to go. Page of Swords. Clear the air. Those of you that this is about a relationship, you do need to talk. You need to talk and say what your needs are now. You don't have the same needs, wants, or desires that you had in the past. Relationships are not stagnant. Even our friendships, family, friends, or business associates, sometimes you have different needs. Some of you, this is definitely going back to school, or you're in school, because I see study. I'm seeing study and taking some kind of test for something. Now, it could be driver's test. It could be, I don't know what. If I get finance, acupuncture, I get real estate. I'm getting a lot about taking a test or filling the paperwork out in the right way. Balancing it all. You're doing a lot of research. Now, some of you, this could be research online. It's giving you some new ideas. And then let's clarify the 6 of Cups. You've got the King of Cups. The 6 of Cups is clarified by the King of Cups. I get my intuition is my superpower. Now, for some of you, this is somebody helping you. I don't know if it's an assistant. It's somebody that's well-versed in the outer world, external world, maybe business. But they're also very spiritual. They're very in tune. They could be helping or supporting you. But I'm also hearing you, meditation, going within, pausing. You're developing this protocol, this routine, this way of navigating in the world that's making you more and more successful. Now, I do want to ask, I kind of see something here. I want to ask, passion, purpose, relationship, meaningful work. So some of you are looking for something that's meaningful. That's coming in. I'm definitely getting your hard work paying off. Whatever it is that you're working on or building, you're finding the application, whatever that means. The paperwork, you're putting it together, and it brings some kind of acclaim, prestige, you're noticed, you're seen, notoriety, advancement through popularity. it's what you love doing. Probably feel like you're a bit of a warrior in your life. Again, armchair warrior. I feel like you're using your words. Maybe to inspire, incite. Maybe you're inciting people, or you're getting people to think. But it's definitely this love of this meditation, the mystical part of yourself, following through on your dreams or goals or your impulses. And then there's this passion and purpose that brings you financial gain. It brings an increase financially. Some of you also between now and the end of the year are going to be signing contracts. Could be legal dealings, contracts, or some kind of business contract, or you could go work for someone, whether maybe it's contract work or freelance, gig economy, something where there's signing of documents. Now, I also get with this group, there may be something also about LLC or businesses or trademarking your name or company name, or you're developing some kind of device or tool. And so you're going to be thinking a lot to do between now and the end of the year, a lot to do with paperwork. That's the old term. It could be digital, but it's, again, legalities, legal dealings, paperwork, maybe even hiring an attorney. Some of you, there's a doctor, a lawyer that's supporting you, deeper healing work, acupuncture, energy work, could be cranial sacral. There's a lot to do also with healing the body. So let's see what else is coming up here. Wow, you've got 3 aces. I had to ask. Between now and the end of the year, there are big changes. You've got Ace of Cups. Right in between the High Priestess, 6 of Wands, you've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Now, aces are always about gifts, gifts from the universe, gifts from God, soul gifts. They're also about new beginnings and something being manifested into physical form. Now, this could be that there's changes coming, or new direction, or something tangible, manifestation, or new insight or an idea that gets you motivated, which also brings some income in the winter months. If I'm also stretching this into 2023, there could be big changes or new direction in the spring and summer. Now you've got the Queen of Wands, so you've gotten the Queen of Wands twice. So could be Leo energy, could be Aries, Sagittarius also. But this Queen of Wands, it's like, I got the idea, I love it, I love this idea, I got the idea, I love it, it brings me abundance. It's an insight, a new idea, and it brings me more energy. I'm excited about it. So between now and the end of the year, you're excited about something, a new idea, new direction, new relationship, whatever it is, there's excitement coming. There's excitement as you're moving forward. Wow, and then we got 6 of Swords, communication coming under misunderstanding, clarity. And then the 2 of Cups, cooperation. So this new idea, this new direction, and you're going to put it into form. It doesn't just stay in an idea, it goes into action. There's cooperation there, there's a connection to your higher self, a seamlessness from the little self to the higher self. It could be travel, it could be you're not listening to the doubter, the naysayers externally, the doubter within, you're moving forward. This could also be a new relationship coming in with somebody that is, I feel has a lot of, it could have earth, water, earth. Let's get to soul notes here. Let's get to the soul oracle cards here. You're meant to communicate, soul story number 3, a lot on the computer. I get armchair warrior. Like people, you might be doing polls or what do you call them, petitions, You might be writing about something that's very controversial, or posting, or something that's very inspirational. Again, think things like spiritual warrior, the warrior to move on, but also peaceful warrior. But there's something you're going to be fired up about that you're talking. Maybe it's your own podcast. Maybe you're starting a podcast or a radio show, or you're doing more talking or interviewing, or you're being on podcasts, or I get a lot to do with writing, studying, taking these tests. Soul love. It's okay. They're screaming at me. Your guides. There is a relationship coming in. Probably winter months. That could be summer too. I don't know. But it's got a lot. It's mentally stimulating, a mental connection, a heart connection, and a passion, inspiring compassion. Soul love. Wow, you got the lovers here. You guys are going to talk about moving together very quickly. It's someone either from the past or past life connection, or you're seeing it as a blessing in your life, a gift. It's going to remind you of someone in your past. For some of you, it's someone that you were married to. I'm hearing the name Rich or Richard, Rick. Insight. There's the insight. This insight makes you fly up on your magic carpet. You're going to be very creative between now and the end of the year. A lot of soul energy around you. Creative soul energy, soul spirit energy. Yoga, meditation, dance, ecstatic dance. Okay, let's see. I think you're starting something new. It could be relationship too. It's like, and you're very proud. You're confident. That's what you've also been working on. Is like each of these obstacles that you've had to go the last few months, and many of you the last few years, or 5-6 years, some of you even longer, has made you very calm inside. It's like, okay, if I have to do it on my own, I will. You know, you're confident. There's this quiet, calm confidence. And that's what attracts this person. This person could be well known. They could travel a lot. There could be some trips or travel with you. Whoa, let's see. Let's hold down there, Skippy. Your energy is calm, soul story number 3, but it's also very directed. It's like, get those messages out, Michelle. Get those messages out. Okay, soul story. Listen to your song, your soul song. Listen to your song, your soul song. There's something, a song about that. Some of you are going to be singing in a choir or a group. Wow. Okay, should I take all of these? Okay, why not? Tree of Life. Now, they could be study Kabbalah. They could be from Israel. They could be Jewish. But I feel they're very integrated. So, but very spiritual. But the Tree of Life, let's see what's coming up here. Gazelle. Grace. What did I say? The gazelle. Very aware, but graceful. If you've ever seen a gazelle, and very, with those horns, picks up the higher frequency, picks up the great ideas from source, from the all that is. You're poised for change. Scarab, deep secrets, ancient Egypt could be important to you. Lemuria, Mesopotamia, Rome, Roman times. And the rose. I hear the healing of the rose. The rose is your heart chakra opening. Some of you could also follow the path of the rose. Maria Barina, Virgin Mary, the path of the rose. It's funny, another reading I did, might have been last week's, had that again about the path of the rose. So I'm tapping into some energy here in the collective. Poised for change, the gazelle, movement, connecting to the higher self. Some of you could be dancing or doing something with movement. You're becoming more aware Yeah. Oh my God, what did I keep saying? Poised. And you've got poised. Didn't I say poised for change? And there it is. Between now and the 6 months. Now and the close of the year, the rest of 2022, poised for change. You have the poise. Have you ever seen someone that is poised, has a certain je ne sais quoi? There's something about them. It's not even charisma. It can be charisma. There can be, but it's like that they've gone through and they know something. It's like somebody told me years ago in this metaphysical circle, a lot of times the one that knows the most says the least. That's where you're coming from. There's a quiet, calm wisdom. Remember I said the blue candle. Yes, it is about the throat chakra, also indigo, but it's also about calm. And you need to do things in your life, soul story number 3, that bring you that tranquility, that peace and calm. Slow down to get your insight. Meditate, meditative phase. You're also going to have changes in your sleep pattern, eating. There's a lot of disruption around you and internally. But it does bring you this peace and calm. Look at this, King of Cups and Queen of Wands. 2 aspects of you, but that's going to be manifested externally. Could be active meditation, inner work, traditional meditation, or inward meditation, outer meditation. But it's also this divine counterpart that gets stronger between now and the end of the year, or you meet someone and then you've got the observer. There it is, insight, deeper understanding, poised. So reason your guides wanted me to go last with you, and I said poised for change, poised for action. You're poised like that gazelle. Watch a gazelle, even YouTube. I'm sure there's some videos on the gazelle. And watch the gazelle. Connect to the gazelle. You are on your own path. Also, Taoism would be good for you, like the I Ching. There's a great book by Carol K. Anthony called A Guide to the I Ching. Okay, let's see this. Wow, okay, this one wants to come out. Eagle, wow. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Ace of Swords brings clarity, insight, clarity. Some of you, I feel you talk very softly. Some of you kind of slow and soft and slow. Some of you have a deep voice, but very calming and reassuring. Flowers, be generous, success, and emotional fulfillment are yours. That's what this, between now and the end of the year, what do you ask for? Success, clarity, overcoming obstacles, new beginnings, clarity, strength, success, and emotional fulfillment. There you go. Let's see here. We're going to do one more. We're going to do the Lenormand. Wait a minute, did I do these? Sorry, I'm getting messages while I want to do cards too. The poised for action and change, the ability to be poised while maybe outer circumstances change, that gazelle energy is due to all this work you've been doing and being held back and having to rely on your intuition, your insight, soul insight. Ooh, determination. There we go. Poised. Look at that. That gazelle is determined. You're a warrior. Warriors are determined. I don't care if it's a war warrior, battle warrior, army warrior, navy, whatever, military warrior, peaceful warrior, spiritual warrior. You're determined. You're determined. You're determined. You're determined. You see the path ahead. You're following it. Ooh, grounding. That's the tree of life. You're really kind of learning how to navigate on the earth plane. You're getting it. I feel like some of you knew it before, but you took yourself out of the game, or maybe you weren't as ambitious, and now that's coming back. Okay, I'm going to pick Lenormand, maybe 3 cards. Let's see what comes up. The Soul Purpose card, and then we're complete. Whoa. Here we go. New beginnings at 19, the Tower. So that could be, again, legal dealings, building something strong. There could be something with government, corporations. Maybe you're building a corporation or work for a corporation. Let's see what else comes up. So Norman, you got to read usually in pairs. You kind of read them together. Okay, I think that's your determination will get you far, is what the spirit guides are saying. Your determination will get you far. Any other message through Lenormand? Okay, I am getting this. Could be engagement, could be a contract. Let's see. Got the Tower. Things are built strong, which you also got the tree trunks for grounding. So this is about some kind of level of stability in your life. Ooh, and you got the tree here. You got tree trunk and the roots, and then you got a tree here. So this could be, some of you could have been in the hospital, or somebody was in the hospital, they're recuperating, or if there's been any illness or anything like that. I am seeing the right path, medically, you finding the right people and things on the upswing. But this is also telling me that there is certain kind of strength or stability in your life. Recuperation, longevity, health, good, strong health. And then we've got 17, which the birds is movement. Could also be communication. It could be migrating or moving somewhere. There could be a move or planning for a move. And then you got the bear, bossing up. The bear, again, stability. Look at coming out of the cave, out of hibernation. This is things moving. Again, by all accounts, things in your life between now and the end of the year are moving in a direction that is bringing you a lot of stability, strength, inner strength, financial reward, financial stability. I keep hearing stability. It's stable. Leading to some kind of contractual agreement, whether engagement, contract sign, an offer, a business offer, that there's a contract. So the bear also has to do with business, entrepreneurial, having your own business. So if you've been looking or wanting some kind of opportunity to grow your business, perhaps expand or merge with someone or partner with someone, I would say that is coming. And you know, the tree also brings it brings health, fitness, it brings some level of renewal. And then those birds there, the storks, could be news of a pregnancy. There's something that's delivered to you. Now that could be packages, presents, and again, that could be some opening or opportunity in your life that brings some kind of commitment, whether emotional, even if it's business, it's going to be something that's emotionally fulfilling. Okay, let's see. You got, Rainbow Warrior. Wasn't there Warrior? I may do the cards like this more, because it happens anyway. I don't pick, when I do the cards, when I do stacks, I don't look at them and put them together. I just do it all by intuition and synchronicity. But you just saw now me shuffle, and I've been talking about Rainbow Warrior, and you picked the Rainbow Warrior card. Rainbow Warrior, you've come for the great awakening to unite all of humanity into harmony. Oh, so that's why I said, and there's a rainbow here on Warrior. So there's the message. This is about harmony in your life, peace, calm. It's not about struggle or strife or making people do something they don't want to do, or you doing something you don't want to do. This is about uniting with yourself and others in harmonious ways, because you have a lot of inner harmony within you. And again, rainbow warrior. There's the rainbow here, and there's the rainbow here. You've come for the great awakening to unite all of humanity in harmony. Wow, soul story number 3. Wow, and I just had a major deja vu that I did this reading for you already. And of course I did not on this level, this dimension. I also get that you have this water, fire energy, that Queen of Cups. Wow, Rainbow Warrior. And then the other soul purpose card you got is Medium. Loved ones on the other side have messages for you. Now, I do hear Greg or Craig, Maria, Malina, my daughter, Miha. Let's see, I'm hearing somebody Italian, Greek, Italian energy. Oh, for some of you, you were always so special. You didn't like noise. Some of you, you didn't like noise. You didn't like loud sounds or fireworks. You didn't like things that were too loud, except for rock music, rap. Sometimes your music, but in your house or home, some of you are very particular about your house, your home, your room. You were particular of your room growing up. Hold on, let's see. You always brought people together. You brought the kids together. Oh, some of you came from a blended family, and you were always kind of the peacemaker. Oh, that's it. Oh, soul story number 3. I got a lot of peacemakers here. Intermediators, liaisons, keeping the peace, interpreters. Now, this could be something that some of you are doing, actually, interpreting languages, mediation, counseling. Maybe you're doing that in your, maybe that's not, some of you it's your field, but some of you maybe you do it even at the office, at the job, or within the family. So it is more of a time to speak your truth, but also what your goals are, make sure that you are visioning or envisioning calm, tranquility, peace, inner peace and outer peace. It's very important for your environment to have the outer peace. I've got to show you this again before we close here. It's Queen of Wands and King of Cups. What does that mean to you? As aspects of you, of what you have now and or what you're drawing in. So it's fiery, creative, self-expressive, transformative, heart open, just go for it. And yet it's peaceful, calm, supportive, and directive. And actually it goes this way. And if you see this, it's like the hand is up, like I manifested you. I manifested you. I manifested this. Oh, your soul insights mantra, soul story number 3 is I'm manifesting the best reality for me and my soul path. Ooh, I'm manifesting the best reality for me on my soul path. I like that. For my soul path, on my soul path. The warrior, the rainbow warrior. Wow. Whoa, you got a lot of big changes, soul story number 3. I don't know. There was so much here that I almost need 2 or 3 more readings. I could go deeper and deeper and more expanded, more expanded, more expanded. But I think you got the gist of it. I think you got the insight, the understanding, and the guidance of what to do. And, you know, be poised and observe. Don't let anybody push you one way or another. Even if it is a new love interest or someone you love or family or friends or well-meaning, be poised and observe. Be poised and observe. All right, take good care and keep shining extra, extra bright.